bi-weekly news for Amazon sellers, brand owners, and retailers. First news is about Amazon heavily investing into their AI tools. Amazon raises $15 billion in the US government bond in order to push AI. The bond sale is structured as a 6-part offering. This money can be used for different acquisitions of a smaller company, for different integrations, for creating their own tools. However, we don't know if this money will go more into the AVS or into Amazon e-commerce platform. We only know that in e-commerce they will develop quite a lot of fulfillment centers, different automations for the logistics, and in order to be more efficient and spend even less in their warehouses. Another interesting news about logistics is that Amazon might stop US postal agreement and might run their own deliveries and their own delivery network. Amazon had a really long relationships with the USPS, United States Postal Service, and right now they try to develop their own solution. Current contract between Amazon and USPS ends in October 2026, and they already shared their plans and how they're gonna develop their own service. Current contract between Amazon and USPS will stop in October 2026, and they already shared news about their own solution. Meanwhile, for USPS, it's a bad sign, since Amazon is a really big part of their business, and currently they also are negotiating new terms, which probably Amazon will not proceed with. Another news, the third one, is about logistics as well, and that Amazon is launching a 30 minutes delivery, fastest in all the spaces and from all the competitors ever that we heard. 30-minute delivery from your purchase online. This delivery will cost, even for the Prime users, around $3.99, and it allows customers to receive different type of products, from groceries to household essentials, cosmetics, electronics, etc. And of course, it's available only in a certain state. Just want to remind why customers are so loyal to Amazon. It's because of the Prime, and because that it takes less time right now to go to Amazon and order product than go to a physical store and drive somewhere and bring this product back. US schools who are buying from Amazon B2B platform are saying that dynamic pricing is the worst that happened, simply because the dynamic pricing in the B2B model works this way, that based on the demand, Amazon and you as a seller in B2B Amazon platform can increase your price quite a lot, and therefore those who are buying, for example, school supplies, or let's say different pencils, notebooks for the school, can pay much more, and actually pay more than a market average. So different local governments, school districts, they already used to Amazon and they're buying and not checking price anywhere else. But right now the report says that they pay on average 17% more on Amazon business platform than market average, and they've been used to receive really low prices, but not anymore. And it's a complaint, and this dynamic pricing is under scrutiny, and I believe that Amazon might stop it on the B2B platform or eliminate it to certain products or certain categories. Let's see, but it's definitely not the best thing. Of course, it allows sellers to earn more money, but here customers are not happy, and customers are the key for Amazon. Amazon AI chat Rufus drove extreme sales this Black Friday. Amazon sessions and use of Amazon Rufus were up 100% compared to the previous 30 days before Black Friday. In comparison, searches and conversions that are outside of Rufus were only up 20% on average. According from data from Adobe Analytics, the AI-based search engines or searches driven by AI are bringing 800 more in a percent compared to the previous 30 days to different retail sites online, so different web shops. It means that a lot more people are using AI, for example, ChatGPT, to search and have traffic from there, or AI-based advertising is much more common right now. That's it. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube for our bi-weekly news about Amazon.